Happy day, everyone. Today, we are going to explore a vital concept in modern cybersecurity, the zero trust model. As we rely more and more on digital platforms for work, communication, banking, and even healthcare, cyber threats has evolved on an alarming rate. The traditional security methods, which focus heavily on defending the network's perimeter, are no longer sufficient. Why? Because once a threat bypasses that perimeter, the system often assumes the entity is safe, allowing free movement within the network. But cybercriminals today are far more sophisticated, using advanced techniques like social engineering, ransomware, and insider attacks. So, this growing complexity calls for a new robust security approach, and that's where zero trust model comes into picture. Let's take a quick journey through the evolution of security models. Traditionally, organization followed what we call a castle and a moat security approach. Imagine castle surrounded by a moat. The idea was to build a strong walls, like a firewalls, around the network, assuming the danger existed only outside. So once you cross the moat and enter the castle, you were trusted by everyone by default. However, this method has some clear limitations. With the rise of advanced persistent threats and the growing danger of insider risk, this model has shown cracks. For example, what if the threat is already inside the castle, like a malicious insider or a compromised account? Or what if the attacker finds a hidden bridge or a tunnel into the castle? So entire bypassing the mod entirely. These gaps force security experts to rethink their strategies, so leading the emergence of the zero trust model. A bold shift is how we approach the network security. So, what exactly is zero trust? At, at its core, zero trust is a security framework based on a simple yet powerful principle: never trust, always verify. Unlike traditional models, zero trust does not assume any entity, whether inside or outside the network, as trustworthy by default. Every access request, no matter where it comes from, must be thoroughly verified before any permissions are granted. This means that even if you are connecting from within the corporate network, your you must be still authenticate your identity, prove the health of your device, and meet certain access conditions. Trust is never given automatically. It has to be earned each time. Let's break down the principles that form the foundation of zero trust model. Continuous verification. Every access request must be authenticated and authorized using multiple data points such as user identity, device health, location, and the time of request. For example, if an employee usually logs in from Chennai at 10 a.m. but suddenly tries to access from another country at midnight, Zero Trust will flag this as a suspicious and demand extra verification. Least privilege access. Users are granted the minimum level of access by they need to do their job, nothing more, nothing less. This reduces potential attack surfaces. If a marketing employee doesn't need access to the financial databases, they simply don't have it. Microsegmentation. The network is divided into smaller isolated segments. If an attacker compromises one part, they can't move freely across the network. Think of it like putting every room in a building under a lock and key instead of just securing the main entrance. Assume breach. Organization operate under the assumption that a breach has either already happened or is imminent. This proactive stance ensures security teams are actively or constantly on alert, searching for suspicious activity rather than waiting for an attack to occur. Implementing zero trust isn't a one step process, it's a strategic, multi phase journey. So let's walk through the essential steps. First, identify the critical assets. Start by pinpointing the data, applications, and services that are most valuable to your organization. Ask yourself what would cause the most damage if compromised. Prioritize protecting those assets first. Map data flow. Understand how the data flows within the network. For instance, track your customer payment detail flow from the website to the database. This helps reveal vulnerabilities and secure those parts. Establish access policies. Define clear rules about who can access specific resources under what condition. Consider multi-factor authentication, device health check, and role-based access control. Fourth, deploy monitoring and analytics. Implement tools to continuously monitor network activity. Real-time analytics can detect anomalies like an unusual download of sensitive fields and trigger an immediate response. Finally, enforce adaptive controls. Security measures should adjust dynamically based on the context of each request. If a login attempt seems suspicious, additional verification steps can be triggered instantly. Zero trust isn't just theoretical concepts, it's already transforming the cybersecurity practices worldwide. So let's look at some real world applications. Remote protecting remote workforces. With the rise of remote work, employees often access company systems from personal devices and public Wi-Fi. Zero trust ensures they must authenticate themselves and prove device security before gaining access. Securing cloud environments. As organizations move to the cloud, zero trust helps protect cloud services by enforcing strict access control and verifying every request, whether from a remote user or an API. Safeguarding sensitive data. For sectors like healthcare and finance, zero trust prevents unauthorized access to confidential data by constantly verifying who is trying to access what and from where. Why should organization adopt zero trust? So let's explore its key benefits. Enhanced security postures. By eliminating the implicit trust, zero trust significantly reduces the risk of unauthorized access and data breaches. Improved visibility. Continuous monitoring provides detailed insights into the network activity, allowing organization to detect threats faster. Regulatory compliance. Many cybersecurity regulations are now aligned with zero trust principles, helping businesses meet compliance standards. Flexibility. Whether you are working on premises in the cloud or both, zero trust adapts to suit your environment. Despite its advantages, adopting zero trust thus comes with challenges. So, first is complexity. So, integrating multiple security solutions can be technically demanding, and cultural resistance. Employee may resist the extra authentication steps, so fostering a security first mindset is crucial. Resource allocation. Organization must ensure they have the budget and the personnel to support the shift. Legacy systems. Older infrastructure may not easily support zero trust, requiring creative solutions or upgrades. For smooth zero trust transition, follow these best practices. Start small. So begin with a pilot program like securing a signal applications and expand gradually. Engage stakeholders. Buy-in or get buy-in from leadership, IT, and employees to ensure alignment. Continuous training. Educate staff on zero trust principles to build a security aware culture. Regular assessment. Cyber threats evolve, so should your security policies. So regularly review and update them. In conclusion, zero trust model marks a paradigm in cybersecurity. So it moves us away from the outdated perimeter based on the defenses and embraces a more rigorous verification centric approach. Cyber threats continue to grow in sophistication. Adopting a zero trust framework will be crucial for organizations to stay ahead and maintain their resilience in the digital age. So, thank you for all your time and attention. Let's embrace zero trust because in cybersecurity, trust should never be given lightly. Thank you.